Yes, respected friends, welcome. Receive my salutations, receive my gratitudes, receive my congratulations, receive my pleading or what is it, submission that never miss these classes, never miss updating yourself, increasing, improving yourself in the knowledge and implementation of it. Together, let us pray to the Lord to bless us to be together on this path till the greatest things we learn in our life. And I'm sure you are getting benefited of these classes and inform your friends also, let them join. Any of one session they can select, Geetha or Ramayana or any of them. Now, like every day, today we will have the seven things. First one, common sense thought. Second one is our Sankalpa. Third, Sahana Bhavatu. Fourth one, the Rigveda. Prathama Mandala Parayanam. Then we have the fifth one, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 17th chapter. The Vachika Tapasya, the Tapasya at the speech level. We'll see today. Tomorrow we'll do the Manasika, then the three types of the Tapasya depending on three gunas. Then today we will see after that our Taittiriya Upanishad, most beautiful topic that when the whole course is over, when the students have to go home, and that convocation ceremony, the Guru gives the parting glorious advices to the disciples how to live in the world, which are so very important because you all are also students. We are students throughout the life. We have to live in the world. So all these great guidances, principles are of the utmost importance. So that topic I'll take 3 days, today, tomorrow, day after, while doing the chanting also. In our last topic, we'll have our Hanumanji's Lanka Yatra from Sundarakanda Tulsi Ramayana, teaching us success trips, management trips, tips. Hanuman Vibhishana Milan we will be seeing today. Done? Let us start the first one, the common sense thought. What is the common sense thought today is some 10 things I'll share with you. 10 or 8, I don't know the number. There'll be 5 plus 3, maybe 8 of them, 7 or 8 of them. Just quickly I'll browse through, then try to grasp each one of them. First one is simple. Have good food in right quantity at right time so that every day throughout the life, food should not be an issue or problem. Why the food becomes issue or problem? First, the erratic eatings. There are no timings managed. Second is either eaten less because very hurry we have to go to the office, college, or eaten more because there is nothing to do. And eating that which should not be eaten, the junk food because our tongue likes. And the good food is not taken, therefore required nurture, nourishment is not coming. So it's a highest, greatest art and intelligence. An intelligent human being alone can discover within himself that he makes food as no more an issue throughout the life because he knows what time to the eat food, how many times per day, quantity, as well as exactly the food to be eaten. Right? And it varies from each person to other. You know, for everyone, same quantity may not work. And depending on their working hours, same time also they may not work. So don't compare with others, but plan for yourself. So that most important necessary thing of every day, twice or three times, is done effortlessly in such a manner that it is no more an issue. That's how conquer the topic of bhojana as early as possible. Okay. It's a necessary thing you can't avoid. But if you don't plan well, manage well, intelligently, no, that becomes the only topic of the whole life. Many people are there. खाते हैं फिर भी रोते रहे ये क्यों खाया और दूसरा खाना चाहिए तो चलो दोपहर में बनाएंगे वो बना के खाते फिर सोच थ्रू आउट द डे दे थिंक अबाउट ओनली द फूड थ्रू आउट द लाइफ तो सच पीपल हु आर फूडी हाउ कैन दे अचीव समथिंग इन लाइफ बोल रहे हैं है कि नहीं यू शुड ईट हु सेज नॉट बट थ्रू आउट द डे डोंट हैव the thought only of the food. There should be food for the thought, not thought of only the food. खत्म करो हिस्सा बस. बट ज़्यादा नहीं खाना, यू विल बी हेवी. कम कहीं खाना, यू विल बी कमज़ोर. गलत नहीं खाना, यू विल हैव diseases. Understood? Sort out. Idea दिया मैंने, you work on it. First. Second is what everybody needs, whether it working or not, working heavily or not, doing nothing, gets tired, therefore needs the rest. Only like Hanumanji can say, Rama Kaju Kine Minu Mohi Kaha Vishram. So you and I need, depending on our work. So those 5 or 6 hours, 6.5 hours, 7, ऐसा निद्रा अच्छी तरह बॉडी को दे दो कि next 17 hours, it is full of energy, full of enthusiasm, without demand of sleep, without the feeling of tiredness, that it is allowing us to do what we have to do. बढ़िया है कि नहीं आइडिया? अदरवाइज ज़्यादा खा सोए सोने का आदत हो गया, दिस फेलो एवरीवेयर ही वांट्स टू स्लीप, इन द ऑफिस आल्सो ही वांट्स द बेड. He made a bad habit of it. Then he can't work, he's drowsing or dozing. Then the boss scolds him. Then he becomes cranky and angry. No, body needs it, यार दे दो उसको. हाँ, when you become Mahayogi, I think I know you are becoming very soon, then you can conquer sleep. Without sleep 10 days, without food 100, 1 month, you can just keep on working. अब तो नहीं बने ना, अब तो अपना औकात क्या है हमको पता है. तो we should know where do we stand. Accordingly only we have to do. When you like the yogis who have not slept for years together. I know Mahatmas 52 years उन्होंने फिर पानी पिया, कुछ खाया ही नहीं. 52 years से. He's yogi. He's drawing energy direct from the prana shakti. He doesn't need gross food. That water is the like tirtham he takes. That's it. हाँ, they are Mahayogis. जन्म जन्म का तपस्या से. We are not that though. We will have food. We will have rest. Two things sorted out. Third one is what? Your vyavahara with your parents, your brother, sister, family, friends. वो जो necessary obligations होते हैं ना, धर्म कहते हैं उसको. Including your professions, which are dharma, which are giving you livelihood. पक्का उनको अच्छी तरह करो. So that nobody has any complaint, nobody has any demand from you. When you do what you have to do, why will anybody demand or complain? Like your husband, so your wife, children. जो करना है उनको कर दो, तो why will they demand? तुम्हारे तरफ से. After doing also, if they ask extra, then that's their mistake. You can say no. मेरा काम है करना था, कर दिया मैंने. प्रेम से, अच्छी तरह. When these three are done, imagine the life will be so relaxed. If you learn these three arts, art of food, art of rest, art of finishing obligations or duties, then the entire life is at our disposal now to plan for our own goals, higher, greater goals. So I am planning my spiritual goal. So I'll tell in my language, you understand in your own language. Become spiritual thereafter. Okay. In this 7 things will be there. So 3 I told you. In this अभी 7 चीजें होंगे. ध्यान से सुनना. Once you have done your good food, good rest, you have done your duties, नौकरी, salary मिल रहा है, बढ़िया हो गया. Now become little subtler, higher in your pursuits. Don't spend only life for food only, sleep only, and the third class entertainments. Remember, एक बात अभी बताता हूँ. In our old childhood days, there is no TV etc. Nothing. बस अपना नौकरी करो, उससे जो आया है घर में खाना वाना खाओ, वॉट एवर द हेल्प टू बी डन टू द पेरेंट्स डन, डेली गो टू टेम्पल, लिसन टू सत्संग, डू भजन कीर्तन, फुल आराम मजा होता था. अभी ऑन द नेम ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट 4 to 6 hours per day is going. Not only that time is going away, in that time so much we are tired and exhausted that we are becoming useless for anything else. That's creating so many pressures leading to physiological, psychological, so many problems. Wife and husband don't sit to talk because both are busy in TV. Then they fight with each other. तुम मेरे को time नहीं थे, तो तुम मेरे को. Who told you the बेवकूफ कि you have to watch so many hours of TV or cell for entertainment? नहीं, necessary नहीं है वो. Half an hour, 1 hour necessary, not 5, 6 hours. That discretion you should have. Like the children, 4 hours per day they need cell phone because there are online classes. That is accepted. Nowadays, so that I myself will say, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन क्लास है तो घर में बैठ के बारिश हो रही है, कोरोना हो रहा है, you have to have it. Nowadays, the equipments have become necessary. But in that, what for you are using, you have to be intelligent. Like मैं बिना फ़ोन, बिना लैपटॉप का नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि क्लास कर रहा हूँ। एंड रिमेंबर दीज़ 2 लैपटॉप्स आर देयर विथ मी। एक तो 10-12 साल से है, ये भी पुराना ही है, लेकिन वो अदर देन योर क्लास, आई डोंट इवन लुक एट इट, nothing. So this phone, I use only any call. These are because it's not used for any nonsense. वो किस लिए है, वह कोई ज़रूरत है तो करना। अब मेरा फ़ोन रिंग होके 5 दिन हो गया। कोई करते नहीं, बीच में कोई आता है, some commercial act. I know it cut off because they are not necessary. You should know what's not necessary in life. Anyway, so after doing these 3 things, now the fourth one. First one, once you become concluded in all these 3 things, manage these 3 things, your food, your rest, and your other obligations done. So conserve a lot of time, energy. Now these are the things to be done. One, little bit of seva, little bit of punya you have to do every day. I will also do. Because this seva and punya, whatever the sort you do, that is the one which is going to give for us in future or even in next life the better bodies, better place to stay, better amenities, better conveniences. Most important is the better people around us who are not a liability but assets. Like in this life, brother, sister, so much nagging. You only made that. कोई अच्छा पुण्य करते तो अच्छा बंदा जो ब्रदर सिस्टर तुम्हें हेल्प प्रेम करने वाले मिल जाते थे. Your neighbors, very terrible. Why you have become neighbor to them? Your प्रारब्ध है. तो अच्छा पुण्य करो तो good neighbors you will get. Some friends always पैसे मांग के रुलाने वाले होते हैं. Useless guys. Why don't you have such a good friends where many people have? You do some punya karma, seva karma, you will get. Staying in such a slum area or dirty area or always flooding area or the hot or cold. तुम्हारे पाप पुण्य से वैसा होता है. Imagine a life of mine where good parents, wonderful brother, sister, nice neighbors, excellent friends, excellent what you call, and the relatives, boss is good, subordinates are good, all are loving, helping, kind to me. कितना बढ़िया रहता है ना. Whether you are doing duties, whether you are doing social service or spirituality, वो तो मिनिमम चाहिए, वो सब पुण्य से मिलते हैं. इसलिए डेली 20 minutes ऑफ पुण्य यू हैव टू डू. मेनली पुण्य में दान होता है. श्रमदान करो, अन्नदान करो, वस्तुदान करो. वॉट एवर यू डू दैट यू गेट बैक. You give money to others, you get money. You give food to others, you get that. You help others, others help you. Variety of the sevas you have to do in the world. You can do 20 minutes per day. नहीं तो हफ्ते में 2 दिन 1-1 घंटा 2-2 घंटा. लाखों है वहां जो करना. You decide what to do. That's another class where we discuss it. But idea I gave you. Once it is done, what is done? My main point is these 3. What to do, for what purpose it is to be done, how to do. What to do, I told you. Do the seva karma, punya karma. For what purpose? So that in future you get better conveniences. And how to do with whatever resources you have, lovingly, nicely, joyfully. Okay, now second thing you have to do is upasana. Seva and punya is different from seva, punya is different, upasana. You have to have a god, Rama or Krishna, anybody. Our own Sanatana Dharma, itne devata lo, Ganpati, Subramanya, anyone. One is chosen by you, one is given by Guru, one is by your own Kula Devata. Kula Devata himself can be your Ishta Devata. You can tell the Guru, Maharaj, मैं इनका कर रहे Guru तथास्तु go, he says. Or one Lord you choose. The 20 minutes of Upasana you have to do. What to do? Upasana. How to do? By doing Abhisheka, by applying Chandan Kumkum, by doing Naivedya. Right now onwards you have to do. मैं तो 7th क्लास से मैं कर रहा हूँ मैं. That is what is putting me here. Not that बूढ़े होने के बाद करेंगे या कभी नहीं करेंगे. A Hindu means he must do puja every day. That's it. Now why it has to be done? Again, he is the all powerful God, all kind, compassionate. His protection will be there for us. He will be empowering us. He will there for to rescuing us. He will answer our prayers. और उसमें भी, if while doing puja, if you do this sankalpa, भगवान मुझे spiritually grow करना. You only took me to that Swami. He is teaching Geetha and all. They are looking nice. Let me learn them more and more. Let me learn them deeply. Let me implement them. Let me actually grow spiritually. अब इस संकल्प से करोगे, you will say Tatasthu because God is there. When you read hundreds and thousands of our stories in Purana, everywhere you see the Bhagavan is there blessing the bhaktas, those who are worshipping him. 20 minutes पूजा करना पड़ेगा तुमको. हो गया. Now third one is first one is what? The Seva Punyam. Second is Upasana, Puja. Third is 15 to 20 minutes every day you have to do the japa. What to do? The japa I told you. How to do? Take the mala with the finger. Any name, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayana, whichever is your God, whichever the mantra your Guru has given. Why that has to be done? For single pointedness, learning the art of concentration. Also, because it's Lord's name, Lord is divine and pure, so the mind gets divinized and purified. Compulsorily, you have to do this. Three things 20 minutes, 15 minutes. मैंने बोला सात कहूंगा, तीन कह दिया मैंने. पहले तीन अलग है. First three are done so that we are relaxed. Now in the next 7 first three I told you. The fourth one is what? Now after you do japa, sit and 10 to 15 minutes minimum, do this vicharana. We will do now the vicharana things, contemplations. What is that? In the world, with the things or beings or situations, which are the ones in which we are unnecessarily involving and getting hooked up to and suffering. Search them and start coming out of that nonsense. In Vedantic Bhasha, the whole world of name and form, it is asatya, it is unreal, it is mithya, it is illusory and project. If it is taken and real as real and involved, that is the cause of bondage. The bondage is you are not able to know the God yourself. ये प्योर वेदांतिक वे उसको मैं डाइल्यूट करके आपके भाषा में कह रहा हूँ. Which are your involvements with things beings which are creating headache to you, bondage to you. Select and delete all of them. For me, the spiritual person, the entire worldly thing is not nonsense. Only three things are required for survival: food, for safety, little rest, and some obligations, the duties I have to do. Oh, already covered hai, first 3 points. Mein. Other than that, why should I get lost? He who get lost in the world, he can never get lost in Bhagavan. Our goal is to get lost in Him so that He expresses through us. Okay, fourth point is that. Fifth one is what? First is seva and all that. Second, upasana. Third is japa. Fourth one is take the world of things being situations in which you are necessarily involving withdraw from it. Fifth is look into your own upadhis, faculties. Sharira, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Buddhi. What are the shortcomings in them? What are the problems in them? Is my intellect dull? How to make it sharp? Is my mind funny, cunning, negative thoughts in them, negative emotions? Correcting it. Are my senses unnecessarily making me slave? How to control it? Is my body healthy? What is my age now? How long I am going to be alive? How to use this life? In this way, your उपाधि इनको सेट पर राइट करने का पांचवा साधना है. ओके. आफ्टर दिस सेट राइट करने के बाद now for you, if your goal is worldly thing, any of the other great goals, plan for it. Any social service, any projects other than your professional. But for me, the goal is Paramatma. Therefore, what will I do? The sixth point, I will remember 10, 12 shlokas of what do you call. And before that, I do one more thing. Not only I set right my upadhis, because I am sadhaka, I have to do the sixth one, this one. Ki, these upadhis are given to me. They are neither mine nor me. Every day, 10, 15 minutes, I do that. So that my detachment with these upadhis is created in me. And that's required for me to go into the deep meditations later on. ये वाला मैं करता हूँ sixth one. After cleaning the upadhis, 10 minutes given for this exercise of I am not them, etc. Then the next one comes. The ninth one is कि I remember my 10 12 shlokas from Upanishads in which about Paramatma the things are told, his nature and all. I contemplate on that for the formness of that knowledge. आप लोग क्या करोगे? कौन सा गोल आपने बनाया, या कोई हॉबी भी हो सकता है, यानी सोशल सर्विस हो सकता है, उसमें कौन सा करना है, कैसा करना है, आप उसका विचार ना करो, मुझे परमात्मा पाना है, इससे मेरा ये कॉन्टेम्पलेशन होगा. With my contemplation, when we become clear this is the nature of the self, the last one I do is 10 15 minutes try to abide in that self. Just like I said, these upadhis are not me, not mine. So do I say, this self is me, this self is me, this self is me. To do all these things 15 15 20 minutes per day, 1 1.5 hour every day when we spend, we are pakka living life consciously for the best of the outcomes in future. So what the whole thing, if you want me to remind, once first food, sort out that food problem throughout for life. Rest, sort out that health and rest aspect. Finish your all obligations, duties, and naukari to get your sufficient money, and also be healthy in all relations. After these three are done, come to the spirituality. In the spirituality, the first one is social seva, some punya karma. Second one is upasana. Third one is the japa. Fourth onwards, vicharana starts. The fourth one is think about the world. What are the ones which are entangled in? Come out of that. The fifth one is take the upadhis and purify them. The sixth one is detach from them. Seventh one is what is the goal you contemplate on it. For me, the goal is Paramatma. So I contemplate on the shlokas of Upanishad, Geetha and all. The eighth one is I get abided in it. And you, how to work for it, plan करके execute करो by gathering all the resources. So these 8 things, first 3 पूरा मिलकर 11 principles. अब याद रखो, 2 बार सुनो. I'm sure at least few of these thoughts will definitely help you. In this way, every day, equipping our intellect, empowering our intellect, getting positive understandings, convictions, living up to them, thus evolving inner and outer. This is the way human life has to be lived. Not erratically, not ignorantly, not out of all confusion, delusion. वो तो बेवकूफ लोग करेंगे. We are not that, no. Thank you. ओम परम ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योगा धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयुक्त शास्त्र साध्य साधना अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदाय मोक्ष मार्गाणाम गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां ज्ञान युग भक्त्यादि साधनानां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधना प्राप्ते बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम आश्रमाणाम पुण्यक्षेत्राणाम विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागानां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विशेष हैन्दवैदिकसंस्कृतेः अस्मात् क्षणादेव सम्यक् शाश्वतरूपेण सम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सर्वेषां च संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति देवताभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति साधनाभक्ति सेवाभक्ति मातापितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सनातन भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक कार्यक्रमाणां शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधनानां मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं वेद मंत्र पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता सप्तदशोध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं श्री रामचरितमानसान्तर्गत सुन्दरकाण्डे श्री आञ्जनेय स्वामिनः लंका यात्रा पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांतादि भक्ति ज्ञान विवेक वैराग्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं च करिष्यामहे. संकल्प इज डन. नमस्कार नामत कर लो. ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बेटा कॉमन सेंस थॉट हो गया, संकल्प हो गया, शांति मंत्र हो गया। और द फोर्थ एस्पेक्ट इज अवर वैदिक चैंटिंग। ओके, 34 किया हमने, आज 35 करना है। हाउ बिग दे आर आई डोंट नो, आई विल जस्ट कीप टाइम इन माय माइंड, 7 minutes फ्रॉम द 35th मंत्र। ओम अथ वेदपारायणं ऋग्वेदः प्रथममण्डलः अथ पंचत्रिंशति मंत्रात् आरभ्य। ॐ हयाम्यग्निं प्रथमं स्वस्तये ह्वयामि मित्रावरुणा विहावसे ह्वयामि रात्रिं जगतो निवेशनीं ह्वयामि देवं सवितारमूतये आकृष्णेन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सवितारथेन देवो याति भुवनानि पश्यन् याति देवः प्रवता यात्युद्वता याति शुभ्राभ्यां यजतो हरिभ्याम् आदेवो याति सविता परावतोपविश्वा दुरिता बाधमानः अभिवृतं कुशनैर्विश्वरूपं हिरण्यशम्यं यजतो बृहन्तम् अस्ताद्रथं सविता चित्रभानु कृष्णारजांसि तविषीं दधानः विजनाञ्छ्यावाह क्षितिपादो अख्यन्रथं हिरण्यप्र उगं वहन्तः शश्वद्विषः सवितुर्दैव्यस्योपस्थे विश्वा भुवनानि तस्तुः तिस्रोऽद्यावः सवितुर्द्वा उपस्तान् एका यमस्य भुवने विराषाड अणिम्नरत्यममृताधितस्तुरिह ब्रवीतु य उ तच्छिकेतत् विसुपर्णो अंतरिक्षाण्यख्यद्गभीरवेपा असुरः सुनीदः क्वेदानीं सूर्यः कश्चिकेतकथमां द्यां रश्मिरस्याततान् अष्टौ व्यख्यत्ककुवः पृथिव्या स्त्रीधन्वयोजना सप्त सिन्धून् हिरण्याक्षः सविता देव आगाधदत्तना दाशुषेवार्याणे हिरण्यपाणे सविता विचर्षणे रुभे द्यावा पृथिवी अन्तरीयते अपामी वां बाधते वेति सूर्यमभिकृष्णेन रजसा द्यां मृणोते हिरण्यहस्तो असुरः सुनीत सुमृलीकस्ववान् यात्वर्वाज अवसदे रक्षसो यातु धानानस्ताद्देवः प्रतिष्ठोषं गृणानः ये ते पन्ताः सविदः पूर्व्यासोरेणव सुकृता अन्तरिक्षे तेभिर्नो अद्य पतिभिः सुगेभिरक्षा च नो अधि च ब्रूहि देव। 36th one। प्रवो यह्वं पुरूणां विशान् देवयतीनाम् अग्निं सूक्तेभिर्वचोभिरीमहेयं सीमिधन्य ईळते जनासो अग्निं ददिरे सहोवृतं अविष्मन्तो विधेमते सत्तन्नो अद्य सुमना इहाविता बभावाजेषु सन्त्य प्रत्वादोतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसो महस्ते सतो विचरन्त्यर्चयो दिवि स्पृशन्ति भानवः देवासस्त्वावरुणो मित्रो अर्यमासं दूतं प्रत्नविन्दते विश्वंसो अग्ने जयति त्वया धनं यस्ते ददाशमर्त्यः मन्द्रो होता गृहपतिरग्ने दूतो विशामसे त्वे विश्वासङ्गदानि व्रता ध्रुवा यानि देवा अकृण्वद त्वे इदग्ने सुभगे यविष्ट्य विश्वमा हूयते हविः सत्वन्नो अद्य सुमना उता भरं यक्षि देवान् सुवीर्या तं खेमित्था समस्विनौप स्वराजमासते होत्राभिरग्निं मनुष समिन्दते ततिर्वांसो अतस्रितः घ्नन्तो वृत्रमतरो मतरन् रोदसी अप उरुक्षयाय चक्रिरे भुवत्कण्वे वृषा द्युम्नाहुतः क्रन्ददश्वो गविष्टिशो संसीदस्व महान् महान् महाअसि शोचस्व देववीतमः विधूममग्ने अरुषं मियेद्य सुजप्रशस्तदर्शतम् यन्त्वा देवासो मनवे ददुरिह यजिष्ठं हव्यवाहन यं कण्वो मेद्यातिथिर्धनस्पृतं यं वृषा यमुपस्तुतः यमग्निं मेध्यातिधिक्कण्व ईध ऋता दधि तस्य प्रेषो दीदियुस्तमिमा रुचस्तमग्निं वर्धयामसे रायस्फूर्तिस्वधावोऽस्ति तेऽग्ने देवेष्वाप्यं तं त्वं वाजस्य श्रुत्यस्य राजसि सनो मृळमहा असि ऊर्ध्व उषुण उत ये तिष्ठा देवो न सविता ऊर्ध्वो वाजस्य सनिधा यदञ्जिभिर्वाघद्भिर्विहवायामहे ऊर्ध्वो न त्वाह्यं हसो न निकेतुना विश्वं समत्रिणन्दः कृधीन ऊर्ध्वाञ्चरथाय जीवसे विदा देवेषु नोदुवः पाहि नो अग्ने रक्षसः पाहि धूर्तेररार्णवनः पाहिरीशतः पाहिरीशत पाहिरीशत उत वाजिगांसतो बृहद्भानो यविष्ट्य घनेव विश्वग्वि जह्यराण्णस्तपूर्णम्भ यो अस्मद्रुको जम्भ यो अस्मद्रुक यो मर्त्यशीते अत्यक्तुभिर्मानः स रिपुरीशत अग्निर्वव्ने सुवीर्यमग्निः कण्वाय सौभगम् अग्निः प्रावन्मित्रोतमेध्यातिथिमग्निः साता उपस्तुतम् अग्निना तुर्वशं यदुं परावत उग्रा देवं हवामहे अग्निनयन्नवे वास्त्वं बृहद्रतं तुर्वीतिं दस्य वेसः नित्वामग्ने मनुर्दधे ज्योतिर्जनाय शश्वते दीदेत कण्व ऋतजात उक्षितोऽयं नमस्यन्ति कृष्णयः त्वेषासो अग्नेरमवन्तो अर्चयो भीमासो न प्रतीतये रक्षस्विनः सदमिद्यातुमावतो विश्वं समत्रिणन्दः 37th मंत्र क्रीडं वः शर्दो मारुतमन्वराणं रते शुभं कण्वा अभिप्रगायत ये पृषतीभिर्दृष्टिभिः साकं पाशैभिरञ्जिभिः अजायन्तः स्वभानवः इहेव शृण्व एषाङ्कषास्तेषु यद्वदान् नियामं चित्रं रुञ्जते प्रभः घृष्वये ते शद्युम्नाय शुष्मिणे देवदत्तं ब्रह्मगायद प्रशंसा गोष्वज्ञं क्रीडं यच्चर्धो मारुतौ जम्भेरसस्य वा वृधे को वो वर्षिष्ठ आनरो दिवश्च वश्च धूतयः यत्सीमन्तं न धूनुत निवोयामया निवोयामायमानुषोद्धध्र उग्राय मन्यवे जिहीत पर्वतो गिरिः येषामङ्मेषु पृथिवी जुज्वारवा इव विष्पतिः भिया यामेषु रेजते स्थिरं हि जानमेषां वयो मातुर्निरेतवे यत्सीमनुद्भिदाशवः उदुत्ये सूनमो गिरः काष्ठा अज्मेष्वत्नत वाश्रा अभिज्ञुयातमे त्यं चिद्घा दीर्घं व्रतं मिहो नपातममृद्धरं प्रच्चावयन्ति यामभिः मरुतो यद्धवो बलं जनान् अचुच्यवीतन गिरीरच्युच्यवीतन यद्धयान्ति मरुतः संहब्रुवते ध्वन्ना शृणोति कश्चिदेषां प्रयात शीभमाशुभिः सन्ति कण्वेषु वो ध्रुवः तत्रोषुमादयद्याध्वै अस्ति हिष्मा मदायवः स्मस्मिष्मा वयमेषां विश्वं चिदायुर्जीवसे. One more we'll do 38. कद्धनूनं कदप्रियः पिता पुत्रं न हस्तयोः ददिद्वे वृक्तबर्हिषः क्व नूनं कद्वो अर्थं गन्ता दिवो न पृथिव्याः क्व भोगा वो न रण्यन्ते क्व वः सुम्ना नव्यांसि मरुतः क्व सुविता को विश्वानि सौभगा यद्यूयं वृष्टिमातरो मर्ता सस्यातन सोतावो अमृतः स्यात् मा वो मृगो न यवसे जरिता भूदज्योषः पतायवस्य गातुवः मोक्षुणः परापरा निवृत्तिर्दुर्हणावधीत पदेष्टतृष्णया सह सत्यं तेषामवन्तो धन्वञ्जिदा रुद्र्या सह मिहं कृण्वन्त्यभातां वाश्रेव विद्युन्मिमाति वत्सं न मातासि शक्ति यदेषां वृष्टिरसर्जे दिवा चित्तमः कृण्वन्ति पर्जन्येनोद वाहेन यत्पृथिवीं युदन्ते अधस्वनान् मरुतां विश्वमा सद्मपार्थिवं हरेजन्त प्रमानुषाः मरुतो वीळुपाणिभिश्चित्रा रोदस्वतीरनो याते महिद्रमयामभिः अभिद्रयामभिः स्थिरावः सन्तु नेमयोरथा अश्वास येषां सुसंस्कृता भीषवः अच्छावधातना गिराजरायै ब्रह्मणस्पतिम् अग्निं मित्रं न दर्शतं मिमीः श्लोकमास्ये पर्जन्य इव ततनः गायगायत्र मुख्यं वन्दस्वमारुतं गणं तेषं पनस्युमर्किणम् अस्मे वृद्धा असन्नहि. हो गया भैया. I am doing it for my practice also. 38 हो गए ना. हाँ, you can just listen. वेद मंत्र पढ़ नहीं पाए कम से कम सुन सकते. Now come to our Bhagavad Gita. We are doing 3 types of tapasyas. Thereafter these tapasyas only will be told to us to be again of 3 types of sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Then Narayana. Mhm. Let us do the second tapasya, that is the Vachik tapasya, which we started yesterday. Today we'll try to do the maximum of it. Let us chant it. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, शरणं मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः. श्रद्धात्रयविभागयोगः. अथ पंचदश श्लोकः. श्रीभगवानुवाच. चैंट इट 4 times. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते. Respected dear youngsters, when we are living life as a human beings, on a first from the animalistic life, the rakshasic life of looting, plundering, etc., we have to come out. Even though for some time we depend on others, slowly we should in our life, with our intellect, understand and mature to this level that whatever is required for us, we have to work hard and procure them. Food, clothing, shelter, etc. No more dependency, no more wrong way of earning the things. Then slowly we have to evolve to the next level of understanding that those who are needy, not greedy, to them we should also help them. In this way, what I am telling you in last 1.5 minutes is how a human intellect has to mature, how to evolve. A human being, you and I, when this way we understand and accordingly become so, practically we are evolving. After these are done, then we come to the next level of spirituality. In that spirituality, you want to see the divine everywhere. Lot of sadhanas are said. All of them are required as we saw in our common sense thought. Slowly we come to this level. In spirituality में इन सब की जरूरत है. You should have a guru. We should surrender to the Guru. We should listen Shastra from the Guru. We have to do the contemplation of them. We must understand them. And what's said in that, that has to be practiced. So in this way, our intellects have to be becoming matured. This is the right way of growing. And most important is, have to grow spiritually वाला thought एक दिन हमारे दिल में आना चाहिए. In that, then you ask the question, what is the growth in spiritualities? All these sadhanas practices. Isn't it? Now, in our Gita, this 17th chapter, let me come to the topic. What is very much required for a human being to be done are these things. Should we eat the bhojan or not? We have to eat the bhojan. Should we live the life as yajna or not? We must do it. Should we do the tapasya or not? We must to do. Should we do the dhanam or not? We must do. तो भोजन यज्ञ दान तपस्या ये हमारे लिए जरूर करना है to that level of our buddhi asluka. Then the question or the point that these four also can be done in three ways depending on three gunas. We must know. And having learned or known from the lower or negative way of doing depending on the negative gunas, we have to come to the positive way. So I must earn the food for myself, and the food should be sattvika. I should consume it. I should do the live like an yajna, and that should be sattvika. Now also I should do tapasya, and that tapasya is possible as sattvic, rasic, tamasika. I have to do the sattvic tapasya. Then the next one will be I have to do the charity, the dhanam. The dhanam also can be sattvic, rasic, tamasic. दान करना लेकिन वो सात्विक होना है. देखो तो maturity. Like I help my parents and help lovingly, joyfully, cheerfully, with respect, reverence, without expecting from them anything. So these are the evolutions. Like office mein, I go work perfectly with all my respect to the boss and the company. I'm happy with the salary that's given. So see, एक एक चीज में हमारा अंदर का बढ़ोतरी हो रही है. Outer world remains same, actions remain same. Inside our understandings, our emotions, our attitudes, our intentions, they start becoming refined, polished. Like we are in India. So we will know India. We know the glory of India. Then we respect our Bharat Mata. Then we try to serve her in that angle also in continuing that legacy of glory of India being cultural and spiritual thing, spiritual country. देख रहे हैं सी द नेचर सी हाउ द नेचर इज ब्लेसिंग अस थैंक द नेचर प्रोटेक्ट द नेचर डोंट स्पॉइल द नेचर देखो इस तरह से हमारे अंडरस्टैंडिंग में एटीट्यूड में इंटेंशन में बढ़ोतरी होना है इंप्रूवमेंट होना है एवरीवेयर वाइफ यस वंडरफुल सैक्रिफाइसिंग हर ऑल पेरेंट्स एंड ऑल शी केम टू मी सो गिव हर लव गिव हर टाइम serve her take care of her how beautiful children. Some Chivas have come as children to me, calling me mother or father. What a joy it is. So let me bring them up. Like for me, the great students sitting in front of me in the class, where they are, I don't know, but wonderful ones they have come. Let them be happy. Let me give them good direction and guidance. So they're all attitudes. So here also, we are learning what to do, we are learning how to do. What to do is take bhojana. How to take sattvic bhojana. What to do is yajna. How to do sattvic. Now what to do is tapasya. How to do is sattvic. In that tapasya, the three tapasyas are there for our kind information minimum. One is the tapasya at the body level. Second is tapasya at the speech level. Third is at the mind level. So body level tapasya we have seen. The 8 of them. Deva, Dvija, Guru, Pragna, Pujanam, Charoge, Shaucham, Archavam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsa. And anything somewhere nearer to them, all of them are Sharirika Tapasyas. With that, what will happen? The body is not misused or abused, it is rightly used. The better bodies are given to us. No regrets and guilts. Through them, the body detachment also is developed. There are little subtler spiritual benefits. So anywhere, now let me define tapasya like this. Like a car is given to you. The tapasya with the car is what? First, own the car. Second is what? Clean the car. Third, maintain the car. Fourth, use it for the correct purpose. All these things put together are called tapasya. Not what is not tapasya? Don't have the car. Have what? Not at all maintaining it. And taking it for wrong purposes and places. This is the opposite of tapasya. Then who gave that car? Father or father-in-law. They take it away or nobody will give you because you misuse kar raha hai. So who gave me the sharira? God. When I do the tapasya, that I'm rightly using it. Lord becomes pleased. He'll give the better one. So today we'll see the second one. He gave us the Vani speech. Unfortunately, the animals, birds, the other things of nature, they have less to talk. Birds, animals make sound, but not like as sophisticatedly as we all do. उनका अपने शब्दों में एक दूसरे को भी बात कर लेते हैं पेड़ पौधे तो they can't but they say they also speak we have to have the ears to listen they are mahayogis who talk to the trees plants leaves they talk to the even flowers and birds and fruits they talk to even insects mosquitoes and the animals birds है योग भाषा है योग सिद्धियां हैं, योग में ये सब है। हाँ हाँ हाँ, अहिंसा प्रतिष्ठायां तत्सन्निध वैरतागः सत्य प्रतिष्ठायां, हाँ, अस्तेय प्रतिष्ठायां, सत्य और अस्तेय, in either of these two when you are established, that siddhi of understanding what other animals birds talk also is known, by the way. But anyway, we as a human beings given the speech, not abusing or misusing the speech, correctly using the speech is tapasya. And what is the correct use of speech called tapasya? Bhagavan is giving a hint here. Hmm. Five things or six things Bhagavan is telling. One by one we will catch it. Yesterday one thing we saw, how our speech should be anudvegakaram vakyam. Throughout life, come what may, our speech should not create udvega to whoever are listening. Okay? Anudvegakaram. It can be parents, it can be the guru, it can be brothers, sisters, family members, friends, neighbors, even a unknown person on the road, or even our ऑफिस में बॉस सबॉर्डिनेट. अनुद्वेग करम वाक्य, वाणी में ऐसे शब्द, ऐसा हार्शनेस नहीं होना जो दूसरों में उद्वेग क्रिएट करता है. सो द भय क्रिएटिंग, दुख क्रिएटिंग एंड द डिस्टर्बेंस क्रिएटिंग इन अदर्स, दैट इज अ उद्वेग, वो होना नहीं चाहिए. Let me add one more thing, it is key. Not only the living human beings, as just now I said, even birds, animals, plants, वो भी है चारों तरफ. Some of them have that ability to understand us. वो भी जीव है, कुछ योगी होंगे वो. तो keeping them also in the mind, don't speak any उद्वेग कर वाणी. In that anudvegata, there is love is there. There is beautiful attitude, intention is there. The vocabulary used is correct. ये पहली बात हमने कल देख ली. नॉट वंस इन ए वाइल, थ्रू आउट लाइफ हमारे वाणी में उद्वेग नहीं होना चाहिए. क्रिएटिंग उद्वेग इन अदर्स, उद्वेग को क्रिएट करने वाला नहीं होना चाहिए, दूसरों को उद्वेग करने वाला. गुस्सा, दुख, डिस्टर्बेंस किसी को नहीं होना. इवन द वर्स्ट ऑफ द थिंग यू हैव टू से इट लविंगली. ओके, नाउ अनुद्वेग कर हो गया. सेकंड इज इंपॉर्टेंट, सत्यम. द वाक्यम शुड बी सत्यम. One of the most important thing in life is stick to the truth only. Let come what may, satyameva jayati, satya truth alone triumphs. Immediately when we speak asatya, temporary immediate benefits may be there, but long run that destroys us, the bad habit. But when you speak satya, immediately there may appear to be some loss, but in the long run, that satya abhyas alone is takes care of us, protects us. Therefore, satyam should be the vakyam. Today also in our first thing in our convocation, this only. Yesterday also we saw Rutan cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Satyam cha Swadhyaya Pravachana cha, day before yesterday, in our Swadhyaya Pravachana Prasanga. Today in the convocational address by the Guru to Shishya, in our next class of Taittiriya Upanishad, Satyam bolenge. Even in Geetha also same thought. अब देखो, इवन हनुमान जी का उसमें भी होगा. तो सत्य वचन, सत्य कहो मई, ऐसा कहा उन्होंने, जाने दुमाई. He talks to Surasa. सीता जी को भी कहते हैं रामदूत मैं मातु जानकी सत्य शपथ करुणा निधान की. मैं सत्य कह रहा हूँ, शपथ लेके कह रहा हूँ राम जी के ऊपर, आई एम हिज दूत. So these are all glorious people na, their glory is in speaking the truth, satya. For the temporary benefits of some favor or some money, speaking the asatya, what will it lead to? Once people recognize that हम झूठ बोलते हैं, they lose trust in us. Once the people lose trust in us that we are असत्य बोलने वाले, धोखा देने वाले इत्यादि, then we will be left alone by the world. Nobody will be there coming to us. On the other hand, when you speak सत्य, अरे यार ये बंदा हो भी कुछ लेकिन ये सत्य है, इसको हम भरोसा कर सकते. Like the servant in your house, वो सत्य बोल रहा है, कोई चुरा नहीं रहा. So you'll give 100 rupees extra to him and permanently you keep in your house. और वो झूठ बोल रहा है और कुछ इधर उधर पैसे चुरा रहा है, Once you know it, will you keep him permanently with you? नहीं ना. इसलिए speaking truth with the mouth is the second vachika tapasya. One is speak that vakya and that way with that vocabulary which does not create the udvega to anyone. Udvega is dukkha, udvega is bhaya, udvega is disturbance. नहीं होना चाहिए. Second is satya. Because I am speaking satya, okay, should I be curt? Should I be harsh in words? That's what he says. Priya. That satya should be spoken priya rupena. Again, in this also, put the hand on the shoulder of that person. Make your tone properly. Bring all the maximum love. And without hurting that person, tell him. That's called the priya rupena speaking. Priya. प्यार से समझाओ. And which are the children will not listen if the parents प्यार से समझाते हैं तो. लेकिन कुछ ही पेरेंट्स हो प्यार से, बाकी को टाइम नहीं होता, टेंशन होता है, वो चिल्ला चिल्ला के जाते. What they said is right. Children understand it. But because they said अप्रिय रूपेण, they don't accept. अब प्यार से बोलो ना मम्मी, कितने बार चिल्लाते हो तुम, अब तुम भी चिल्लाते हो. वेरी विचित्र ना. अप्रियता के कारण ही ज्यादा लड़ाइयां होते हैं, खासकर घरों में. प्रिय से बोलो, पीपल विल एक्सेप्ट इट. सत्य बोल रहे हैं इसका अर्थ ये नहीं कि यू स्पीक वेरी कर्ट. इट शुड बी कर्टियस ओनली, नॉट कर्ट. वेरी क्लोज वर्ड्स बट ऑपोजिट मीनिंग. कर्टसी के साथ प्रियम बोलना सीखो. प्यार से प्रियम बोलना. वंडरफुल. इट इज ए हैबिट वी हैव टू मेक. हम ऐसे सिनेमाएं देखते हैं, इसमें लड़ाई झगड़ा होता है, ऐसे गाली वाली होते हैं. इन अवर हाउस आल्सो वी सी इट फ्रॉम थ्रू लाइक नेबरहुड में. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वी थिंक दैट दिस इज द वे लाइफ हैज टू बी लिव्ड. नो, लाइफ हैज टू बी लिव्ड एज टोल्ड इन गीता बाय लॉर्ड कृष्ण. सो ट्राई करो आज से फॉर 1 week 1 month with your own members in your family or friends. Talk without उद्वेग. Talk the सत्यवाणी. Third one is प्रिय. प्यार से बोलो, बेटा ये करने से इससे प्रॉब्लम होगा, बेटर है इसको अवॉइड करो, अब वैसा करो. सत्यम, प्रियम. एंड द फोर्थ इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, हितम. इट शुड बी इन द बेनिफिट एंड यूज ऑफ दैट पर्सन. हितम चाहिए तो वो हित करना चाहिए, नॉट हिट इन द इंग्लिश. हिंदी संस्कृत हित मतलब वो उनको फायदा होना है उसमें, बेनिफिशियल इट शुड बी. दीज फोर आर द वाचिक तपस्या. Cha is the word Bhagavan used here. Cha means all of them. Okay. In these four types of Vachik Tapasya mein, 3 you are doing, 1 you are not doing, you are not tapasya. All the 4 have to be done. स्वामी मैं एक तो करूंगा, बाकी 3 नहीं करूंगा. कि I will not speak with udvega, but I will speaking asatya and apriya, and there is no use to that fellow about of this. नहीं चलेगा. Or we say, I am talking Satya, I am talking Priya, I am talking Hita, but with उद्वेग. वो भी नहीं चलेगा. और अनुद्वेग बोल रहा है, सत्य बोल रहा है, प्रिय, बट उसमें कोई फायदा नहीं है उसको. कोई सिनेमा कहानी कह रहे हो और क्या फायदा उसको. उसमें हित नहीं है, बेनिफिट नहीं है, तो बोलो ही मत. The रहस्य of these 4 things is what? All the 4 should be compulsory. यू कांट से 2 करूंगा, 2 छोड़ूंगा, या 3 करूंगा, 1 छोड़ूंगा, या 1 करूंगा, 3 छोड़ूंगा, या चारों नहीं करूंगा. चारों करना है. If you speak, speak without udvega, let it be satya, let it be priya, it should be doing the hita. Then 4 things are told. I complete today only this shloka. Example Bhagavan दे रहे हैं यहाँ श्लोक में, second line में. What that? स्वाध्याया अभ्यसनम चैव. Actually स्वाध्याय करना means learning newer and newer chanting things. It's called swadhyaya. It can be Vedic mantras, it can be Geetha mantras, it can be other stotras. That's called as swadhyaya. When the teacher teaches, we repeat. Abhyasanam means every day we do the Vedic chanting abhyasa. That's why I request you, बेटा थोड़ा डेली पाठ करो, because through the Vani, when you do the Vedic chanting abhyasa and all, that enters into the mind, throat becomes better, and those will be remembered by us, those shlokas. So one meaning of Swadhyaya Abhyasana means learning from the teachers the various chantings of the Vedas and all, and doing the abhyasa of them. It's called as Vachika Tapasya. In that Swadhyaya Abhyasana में you can add your music, singing also. सारेगामा पधनी सा सीख लो और उसका प्रैक्टिस करो, बट ये उतना कंपलसरी नहीं है, isn't it? It can be a hobby, through that you can do sadhana, but not compulsory. This is one meaning of Swadhyaya Abhyasana. The other meaning of Swadhyaya Abhyasana is when Bhagavan told the Vani should be Anudvekaram Satyam Priyatam, he is giving an example. Example is what? To your son, if a father, or to a student, if a teacher, tell, Beta Swadhyaya Karo. A Beta Swadhyaya Karo is the Vani. Easy without Udvega. It should be Satya. Because स्वाध्याय तो करना चाहिए, प्यार से बोलो, फिर हितम चेत, because anybody does the स्वाध्याय उनको बेनिफिट होता है. In the same way, अभ्यासनम, बेटा अभ्यास करो. So these two are example. तो अभ्यास करो, that tell without udvega, and that's a satya, and it should be with the priyata. Finally, when somebody does अभ्यास उसमें हित है. तो किसी को भी आपको कहना है तो स्वाध्याय करो, अभ्यास करो, ये बात कहो, ये हित के बातें हैं, और वो कहने के टाइम वो प्यार से कहो, और ये सत्य भी है, एंड कहने के टाइम विदाउट उद्वेग कहो. सो विदाउट उद्वेग विथ प्यार यू हैव टू टेल, and it should be satyam and it is hitam. Example, please do swadhyaya, please do the abhyasa. Examples. So example भगवान इज गिविंग, ये दो बातें हैं जो सत्य है, हितम है, अब उनको प्रिय से उद्वेग राहित्य से बोलो, ऐसे थ्रू आउट लाइफ, है ना, एनीवेयर. You know, at your own home with family members, you are a boss, you have subordinates, और टाइम पे नहीं आ रहा, तो बेटा टाइम पे आओ, दैट इज द सत्यवाक है, और वो हितम भी है, व्हेन ही कम्स ऑन टाइम होल ऑफिस इज बेनिफिटेड. तो सत्यम हितम, टेल हिम दैट यू हैव टू कम ऑन टाइम, बट विदाउट उद्वेगा यू टेल, एंड प्यार से समझाओ उसको. ये विल मानो, और नहीं मानेगा तो सैलरी कम करो, वो भी प्यार से, निकाल दो नौकरी से, बट प्यार से. सिंपल, बेटा तुमको टाइम पे आने से ऑफिस काम होता है, तो आजकल नहीं आ रहे हैं, तो समबडी एल्स आई फाउंड, उसको नौकरी दे रहा हूँ, तो और कहीं ढूंढ लेना. मैं तुमसे ना हेट करता हूँ, ना कोई नफरत, कुछ नहीं है, बट आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन माई ऑफिस वर्क, यू आर नॉट डूइंग वेल, आई हैव नो एंगर एनीथिंग विथ यू, but I am in the interest of my company, you being undeserving, you are removed. कितना बढ़िया है देखो. You can remove the person from the job, but why I have to be angry with him? Why should you be apriya to him? So whenever new job you go there, at least you be there learning. मैंने तुमको 3 4 5 मौके दे दिया, तो you have not used them. I can't afford any more. Lots of loss so far incurred. Therefore, so to the parents, the children, you asked my pocket money what I gave you, but you misused it. Therefore, I believe this time I will not give you. Okay? हो गया. प्रिय प्यार से बोलना उनको, उद्वेग रहित बोलना है. And it is satyam and hitam, because he is misusing it. Your money is wasted. You know the value of every pie because you earned it with very hard efforts. A friend also. 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 year. You are so loving, kind to that well. But he's only cheating you, abusing you, insulting you in the public. प्यार से बोलो, बेटा मैं सोचा तुम मेरे अच्छे दोस्त बनोगे from idea, but then this is what I am seeing from last few months. So I believe we can't be together. And you are not my friend anymore. So I'm removing your name, number from my phone. Please don't contact me. So it is प्यार से बोला, उद्वेग रहित बोला, और सत्यम हितम है, बिकॉज यू कांट अफोर्ड टू बी इंसल्टेड, चीटेड बाय एनीवन. और फ्रेंड तो हेल्प करना चाहिए, On the name of the friend, he is eating away your money, he is talking negative about you, he is only having hatred towards you. Friend कहते हुए, trying to pull you down. I'm giving you some example which happened to in your life, out of which you become udvega yukta and you speak apriya rupena. Don't do that. In that way, thousands of occasions every day come to us to speak. Not speaking also is wrong. Wrongly speaking also is wrong. The right speaking is tapasya, in that it has got these four things. Udvega rahita, satya, priya, hita. Another place also, satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, nam bruyat, satyam priya. सत्य बोलना है, प्रिय बोलना है, सत्य को अप्रिय नहीं बोलना है. This is vachik tapas, and not once or twice. Throughout life, that should be the habit. Okay, thank you. ओम शांति शांति शांति. कल हम मानसिक तपस्या को देखेंगे. Maybe 2 days it will take. Then this tapasya only is sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Then we go to danam, 3 times of danam. Then Paramatma ka teen naam Om Tat Saditi. Then the importance of Shraddha. In this way, this chapter will teach us so many. Then we come to 18th chapter, the Moksha Sannyas. Oh, hey, 78 shlokas. It will take 1.5 months. I don't know. It will take. Anyway, tomorrow is our 700th day of Bhagavad Gita. Today 699. ओके ओम अथ श्रीकृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयोपनिषद शांतिमन्त्रः ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ओम शांति शांति शांति. तो अथ एकादशोनुवाकः शिष्यानुशासनम. शिष्यानुशासनम वाला आपको मैं आज 2 बातें ही पढ़ाता हूँ, ज्यादा नहीं. 1, 2, 3, 4 बातें देखेंगे. 5 बातें. अथ शिष्यानुशासनम. First, I am telling you the meaning every day, like that today also. Vedam anucha means having taught the entire Veda, the Guru Maharaj, to the disciples in the Gurukula, when the whole course is over, when they have to go into the outer world for their work, survival, development, growth. On that convocational day, Guru Maharaj, having appreciated them, etc., for their presence, he is giving the parting advices. So, Vedam Anucha, having totally taught Veda. Like you also have 3 years your graduation, the concluding day when the certificate is given to you, that day the vice chancellor, you okay, they give you the words about it. Beta, now you are not under me in this college, wherever you go, live life like this, do service to yourself and also to the country. बताते हैं कि नहीं? मैं भी बताता हूँ जब गीता खत्म हो जाएगा कॉन्वोकेशन, बट मेरा तो क्लास और एक स्टार्ट होगा एनीवे. सो वेदम अनुच्य, वेद को अच्छी तरह पढ़ाकर, आचार्य द गुरु, अंतेवासिनम टू द डिसाइपल्स, अनुशास्ति. ही इज टेलिंग द अनुशासन, not shasana, anushasana. Anushasana means instructions he is giving. If they take them as the orders, then it becomes shasana. Guru gives shikshana, Guru gives teaching, upadesha, advice he gives, suggestion. But taking them as orders is good for us in our interest. Like I tell you, beta daily Vedic chanting karo. I only give you a suggestion. But if you take it as an order, अरे स्वामी just I'll do it every day. अब पीछे 6 7 दिनों में अगर डेली करते तो इट बिकम मास्टर वैदिक चैंटिंग. और मैंने कहा बेटा गीता का मुख्य श्लोक बाय हार्ट करो. इट्स अ सजेशन आई गिव. बट इफ यू टेक इट एज एन ऑर्डर, you would have learned so many shlokas by now, which will be references for you every time to think and decide correctly regarding your life. मजेदार. तो वेदम अनुच्य आचार्य अंतेवासिनम अनुशास्ति. And they stayed there with the Guru for so much time. Guru gave them bhojana, place to stay, and they also felt fatherly love from him. He also thinks like a father. Therefore, as a father, sometimes he takes liberty even to order also. Out of 50 students, 5 maybe take it as order. at least they will be benefited. No, other 45 may say कि who are you to tell us, तो तुम्हारी मर्जी है, बट मैं तो एज ए फादर आई ऑर्डर यू, I give you anushasana. Anushasana means discipline. This way you live throughout life. So Vedamanucha Acharya Antevasinam Anushasti. वेद पढ़ाकर आचार्य उनको बाहर भेजने के समय अंतेवासी मीन्स डिसाइपल्स अनुशास्ति is giving with what anushasana they have to live in the life, not to fail but always to succeed, not to suffer but always to be happy, etc 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 etc. तो हिज ऑर्डर्स आर फर्स्ट वन सत्यम वद. देखो ये सारा आप हजारों बार सुने होंगे यंगस्टर्स. सत्यम वद, धर्मम चर, मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, अतिथि देवो भव. You heard all of them? They are all from this portion of this Taittiriya Upanishad. Shikshavali, the last Anuvaka in which Guru is giving convocational address and advice. सत्यम वद. अभी हम पढ़ के आ रहे इन गीता. अनुद्वेगकरम वाक्यम सत्यम. देखो एक ही दिन हमको दो टेक्स्ट में सेम पॉइंट आ रहा है. दैट मीन्स भगवान इज telling us this beautiful value to satya to practice, not to compromise it for any small little benefits throughout life. The first order by the Guru is satyam vada, speak truth. Because when you speak truth, after that, you need not regret or justify or feel guilty. But if you do speak the untruth, then because untruth is not correct, you will feel regretted, guilty inside. Then to justify that untruth, झूठ और एक झूठ बोलना और एक झूठ बोलना पड़ता है. फिर वो बुरा आदत हो जाता है. Then as I told you, always we become habituated to think in an untruthful manner, in a crooked way. Once if it is recognized by the people, they stop trusting us, they stop loving us, they talk to each other about us, then each one of them leave us. We'll have nobody as friends or people to help us. I'll give you the example of servant in my earlier class. दोनों होता है. When the owner or the boss is very angry, cranky, shouts at him, the servants, then the servant won't stay long. He goes. While going, he tell other servants also, यार वहां मत नौकरी करो तो चिल्लाते हैं बहुत. In the same way, when that servant was speaking untruth, taking little of the money, the boss will remove him and he will tell all his neighborhood, don't keep that fellow as a servant in your house. वो झूठ बोलता है, वो चुराता है पैसा या कुछ. फिर nobody will give him the. लाइक दिस ओनर के पास कोई सर्वेंट नहीं आता और उस सर्वेंट को कोई ओनर काम नहीं देता. भाई झूठ बोलने से. वो झूठ बोला. ओनर की बात है, उद्वेग से बोल रहा है. which was in our earlier text. But यहाँ सत्यम वद. One thing if it protects us is सत्य. मर जाए लेकिन झूठ नहीं बोले. And nowadays you see, to cheat others, to manage the things, how much of the asatyam is spoken. And luckily just now we heard 10 minutes back only that satyam should be priyam, that should be hitamo, and without udvega. अब आप तो लकी हो, दोनों कट्टे हो गए क्लास. Here only he is saying Satya, Guru Maharaj. The other Guru, Lord Krishna, already said the Satya should be Priya, that Satya should be Hita, and that should be without Udvega. हो गया. Satyam Vada. बेटा सच बोल. हाँ. And to you as youngsters, learn to speak Satya to your parents. They will protect you, love you so much. More than that, when I speak truth, I protect myself from my own mind, intellect. ये सबसे बड़ा benefit. Once you get married, wife or husband, speak Satya to them. They will love you so much, you will have never a problem. If you start hiding, you lose the trust with each other. Some relations with Bhagavan, with Guru, with parents, with wife and husband. झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए, सत्य ही बोलना चाहिए. हाँ, some professional secrets वगैरह होते हैं, that's different. You understood? Like a wife is very talkative. Some professional secret, you are a person working in RAW. And you told her and she goes and does publicity everywhere. उस समय उनको झूठ नहीं बोलो बट छुपाओ. यू नीड नॉट नो ऐसा कह देना बस. प्रोफेशनल कुछ सीक्रेट्स होते हैं ना. यहाँ सत्य बोलना है का अर्थ क्या हुआ? झूठ नहीं बोलना वो है. उसका अर्थ ये है कि जब प्रॉब्लम होता है वो नहीं बोलना चाहिए. ऐसे बोलने से दुखी होते हैं ना. दैट इज अ मैनेजमेंट जस्ट टू गिव कंसोलेशन टू दोस बीइंग्स. ओके सत्य बोले वो भी प्रिय ही तो बोले प्रॉपरली. सो लिटिल डिस्क्रिशन सम प्लेसेस. ओके सत्यम वद. मर जाओ लेकिन झूठ मत बोलो. सत्य बोलते बोलते मर जाओ. वाणी शुड बी सत्य. ओके सेकंड इज धर्मम चर. इन द आचरणा यू हैव टू डू द धर्म. ये भी आज कवर हो गया इन आवर कॉमन सेंस थॉट. द थर्ड थिंग आफ्टर फूड एंड स्लीप वी टॉक्ड अबाउट डू योर धर्म परफेक्टली सो दैट नो बडी पॉइंट्स आउट फिंगर. ओके इस तरह से पूरा है. मैं इसको 2-3 दिन पढ़ाऊंगा, एक दिन से नहीं होगा. है इतना काफी है आज. आई हैव टू लुक एट द टाइम. हनुमान जी इज वेटिंग फॉर मी. ॐ वेदमनोच्य ॐ वेदमनोच्य आचार्योऽन्ते वासिनम् आचार्योऽन्ते वासिनम् अनुशास्ते अनुशास्ते सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सेः प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सेः सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं. ये पूरा होने तक इसको हम डेली पढ़ेंगे. ॐ वेदमनोच्चाचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुशास्ते सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सेः सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम्. फिर आगे देव पितृकार्याभ्याम न प्रमंतव्यम मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव. That will be the next shloka. We will see. Now Hanumanji is gone to Lanka Nagari. He searched for Sita ji many places, including Ravana Bhavana, not found. Came out. Again continued searching. He saw beautiful Bhavana with Rama Ayudha printed there or pasted or whatever the way the design made. Whole of Navatulasika. He was surprised. Iha kaha sajjana karabas. When he was doing a taraka, thinking in the mind, same time, tehi samaya vivishanu jaga. Up to this we saw yesterday. Now, the moment Vibhishanji woke up, he started taking Sri Rama Nama. Immediately हनुमान जी ने सोचा भगवान का नाम ले रहे हैं तो डेफिनेटली ही इज सज्जन गुड पर्सन. इफ somebody is good person sajjana and we are in submission work, definitely we have to make friendship with that good person by all efforts and sacrifices, because with sat purushas the work will be accomplished, it will not be disturbed or spoiled. That portion we have to study today. As I told you the meaning, but little analysis we do. Let us chant this mantra number 1, 2, 3 and 4 of them. Sorry, 3 of them only I can do today. लंका निशिचर निकर निवास, इहाँ कहाँ सज्जन कर बास, मन महु तरक करई कपिलागा, तेहि समय विभीषण जागा, राम राम तेहि सुमिरन कीन्हा, हृदय हर्ष कपि सज्जन चीन्हा, एहि सन हठि करि हऊँ पहिचानी, साधु ते होई न कारज हानि, विप्ररूप धरि बचन सुनाये, सुनत विभीषण उठितः आये, करि प्रणाम पूछी कुशलाई, विप्र कहु निज कथा बुझाई। हम्म, बहुत सुंदर है। वन बाय वन। फर्स्ट कि लंका निशिचर निकर निवास, लंका इज फुल ऑफ राक्षसास, यहाँ कहाँ सज्जन कर वास, हाउ कम देर इज सज्जना हियर? Because of the Chihna and Vrindavana, Tulasika, he just thought. ये मनमहु तरक करें कपिलागा, कपि मनमहु तरक करे लगा, माइंड में हनुमान जी was thinking. ते ही समय at the same time विभीषण जागा, तो विभीषण जी woke up, and that was a Brahma Muhurta early morning. तो from हनुमान जी, from विभीषण जी, from both of them we learn. तो from विभीषण, first thing to learn is early morning wake up. हनुमान जी को तो सोए ही नहीं, इज बिजी इन राम कार्य। तो ते ही समय विभीषण जागा। 4:30 देखो, हनुमान जी आगे बढ़ जाते हैं तो भी मिलन नहीं होती है, पहले भी होते तो मिलन नहीं। तो व्हेन आवर हार्ट इज प्योर, these things in the universe happen which are convenient to us. For that, we have to be pure in our heart, our intentions, our goal, our surrender to the God, सारे चीजें। अब बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है वो, बस इतना समझो, ते ही समय विभीषण जागा। तो विभीषणास गुड क्वालिटी, अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेट अप। उठते ही क्या किया उन्होंने? दैट इज सेकंड थिंग टू लर्न। राम राम ते ही सुमिरन कीन्हा, he started doing the Rama Nama Smarana loudly. Ram 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 Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. So सुबह उठ के भगवान का नाम लेना, ये सीखो। What happened to Hanumanji when he heard that? Harasha, harasha, hridaya harasha kapi. Hanumanji was very happy in the hridaya listening to Ramanam. Particularly because he is going to find some good person to be friend. But generally, whenever he listens to Ramanama, Hanumanji is extremely happy. You know one of those shlokas of Hanumanji? Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatatra Tatra Kruta Mastaka Anjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Wherever Raghunath ji's Kirtana goes on, वहां जाकर हाथ और सर जोड़कर, भगवान हाथ जोड़कर सर झुका के listens to the drama nama katha, bashpavari paripurna lochanam, his eyes tear with so much of devotion and joy any number of times, n number of times, wherever Raghunatha Kirtana is going on. Therefore, Hrudaya Harashi. Extremely he was happy in the heart. Then that Kapi Hanumanji Sajjana Chinha. He has understood that that person must be Sajjana. So you and I also have to be Sajjana. Early morning wake up, start the day with Bhagavan's name. Now once he guessed, understood to a great extent that the person who stays here must be Sajjana. And I told you morning Bhagavan ka naam le rahe, matlab early night before sleep he took Lord's name. Throughout the day he must be having that name, because early morning that thing we remember which is very strong in us as our desire. और एनी अदर वर्क ऑफ प्रेशर, लाइक फ्लाइट में जाना है तो सुबह उठते याद आ, इस तरह के। तो राम जी के मन नाम में विभीषण जी हमेशा होते हैं। दैट्स द रीजन अर्ली मॉर्निंग ही कुड रिमेंबर एफर्टलेसली लॉर्ड्स नेम। तो वंस हनुमान जी अंडरस्टूड ये सज्जन है, क्या करना चाहिए कि यही सन हटि करी हऊ पहचानी, कि फ्रॉम माई साइड टेकिंग ऑल इनिशिएटिव and putting all efforts and doing any sacrifices that are required. All of that is called hati. ऐसा करके यही से ना कराऊं पहचानी, let me introduce myself to himself and get his introduction. In short, make myself his friend or make him my friend. बिकॉज ही इज सज्जन. सो व्हाट इज द लेसन हियर? जितना मेहनत करके दुर्जनों से छोड़ के दूर भागना है, उतना ही मेहनत करके सज्जनों के पास आना है दोस्ती करने. विच वॉज देयर इन द अर्लियर थॉट ऑल्सो. वैदिक चैंटिंग में हमने देखा सत्यम वदा, यू स्पीक ट्रूथ, बी फ्रेंड टू द ट्रूथफुल पीपल ओनली. तो ही सन हटी कर हो पहचानी. If people are good, you put all efforts to become friends. Bad hai, put all efforts to run away from them. Why? Because साधु ते हो ही न कारज हानि. साधु से कार्य का हानि नहीं होता. Again, these two lessons. He is taking the Lord's name. He must be Sajjana. I will make friends with him. Whether he will help me or not, I don't know. But कार्य का हानि तो नहीं होगा. There were three lakshanas of a Sajjana. One, early morning getting up. Second, taking the Lord's name. Third, whether you help others or not, but don't trouble them, don't disturb them, don't do hani to their karya. ओके, इतना काफी है. आज सुंदर सुंदर बातें कल हम देखते हैं. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात सज्जन शांति मापनुयात शांतो मुच्यते वंदे म्याम मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय अमृत्योर्मामृतं गमय. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, श्री याज्ञवल्क मैत्रेय महाचमस्य आदि ऋषिगण की जय, कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तरीय उपनिषद शास्त्र की जय, श्री तुलसीदास महाराज की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, आंजनेय भगवान की जय, सुंदरकांड शास्त्र की जय, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, सीता माई की जय, लक्ष्मण स्वामी की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नव पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिपरा शक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थाक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. थैंक यू फॉर योर पेशेंस. या राम